Another week has passed, so that means that we've got another hero first impressions video to do for Marvel Strike Force. I really am struggling to keep up with the release schedule here, but we've got Crystal. So with Crystal, technically you will have 5 Inhumans, but really the Inhuman team you want to run, you wouldn't want to use Miss Marvel at all. You would want to use, I believe it's Karnak that he's actually called. But we've got our 4th member of the Inhumans here, so first impressions video where we'll start off by unlocking her. She has a 3-star unlock, unfortunately, so I had to buy 2 of the packs there. And once we've got her unlocked, what we'll do is we'll rank her up. We'll have a talk about her stats that are already punched into the spreadsheet. I'll look over the abilities and let you know how high you actually want to take them, and then we'll check out her animation. Something I'm really excited to do because I reckon they should look pretty great. So let's jump in and we'll get the orbs open first. Before we do open orbs for Crystal, I've got 5 red star orbs to open. Generally I think it's better to open these before you get the character because tinfoil hat on, but many people say that sometimes you get a higher chance because then it will encourage you to buy the pack for the character. So I suppose there's no harm in doing it this way. So 3-star Blade Archer, or whatever they're called. They're not called Blade Archer, Hand Archer even they're called. 2-star Yo-Yo, that's actually an upgrade. Let's see here. That was a trooper there. Don't think we're going to get much here at all. 5's really not a lot in the grand scheme of things. We're just short, unfortunately. And then 2 Hela. Yeah, we didn't really do well there at all. Let's go in and open. It's going to be as many as 16 of the orbs for Crystal. Okay, here we go then. As mentioned, 16 to open, so fingers crossed we'll see a purple in here. Start off with a blue, which is a 12. Looking at her picture, she actually looks like almost a bad version of Dark Phoenix. I've seen some people mention that. She is very similar looking to her. So it's 2 blues and a green so far. Let's see what's coming next here. Another blue, they're decent, but it's really the purples you need. Blues don't make a huge difference because in some instances it's only like an extra 2 shards from a green. So it looks nice getting a blue, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge difference at all. Come on. Need to get at least 1 purple here, surely. That's us halfway through. There's a purple, a gold on the outside, 145,000. Wouldn't mind the gold in the middle there, but 40 is decent. I think that's on the lower end of purples, but let's keep going here. 6 left. Come on, give me another purple here, hopefully. 10 again. Let's keep going. I suppose the blues in some instances are worth 12 and this is only worth 6 for the greens, so it is equivalent to getting 2 greens, so it's not too bad. Purple on the outside there, and then final one, drum roll, green to finish off there. So in total we got 174, that's actually pretty good there. So let's go in and we'll get her ranked up now. So we were just shy of getting her to 4-star there, and there's no way to buy any extra orbs with power cores unfortunately, so she is 6 shards short there, but I've ranked her up as high as I can go, which is only tier 8. I do have 20 million gold, but I'm saving that for the next milestone character. Rumours are it may actually be Cyclops, but let's check out her stats and her traits and then we'll talk about her abilities. So stat wise, already punched into the spreadsheet of course. Health is a C, her damage is an A, it's really pretty on the higher side. Armour is a C as well, very much middle of the road. Focus is really high, it's up at an A, close to an A plus probably. Resistance is an A, and then speed is 110, so that comes in a C there. If we look at the traits, you've got Hero, Cosmic, Bio, Blaster, Inhuman, and then the Latent Potential, which is going to be used for a campaign potentially, I believe. Inhuman 1, of course, is the most important tag, and it looks like the team is going to be exceptionally strong and most likely a really hard counter to the X-Men. So let's now go in and we'll check out her abilities. First one we have is Fire and Ice. So this one here, attack primary target for 180% damage and apply bleed. It is essentially a burn you're adding, but they have bleed in place of burn. I wish they would have just put burn in the game as well. and then bonus attack for 110% damage and apply slow. So I like the way it is fire and ice she's casting there. If you were to max it out, I don't think this is worthwhile, it's 20% damage to primary and secondary targets, or secondary attacks even, and then you apply slow for 2 turns rather than just 1. So you do get some additional buffs when characters have slow on them, but not sure about this one. On the fence, to be honest. There's a few where a bit like that with her. The special takes 6 turns to charge and comes fully charged, so it's Rock Nadle, which is pretty cool. It's rocks and also tornado, so wind and earth. And with this, you attack all enemies for 60% piercing, and then repeat this attack an additional 3 times. So that'll be 180% piercing. If you max it out, you get in an additional 45% piercing. Again, this is one I would really need to test out to see if that 45% piercing across all enemies is worthwhile. I think it may be because it's all targets and it's full piercing. The ultimate is Cold Snap, so this one here, 6 turns to charge and comes with only 3 charges. However, if you run Yo-Yo and then Inhumans team, you can generate 1 energy for them, and that helps get the ultimate available quicker on Quake and Black Bolt, and it looks like Crystal as well. So here, you attack all enemies for 300% damage. If the enemy has slow, they take 400% damage instead, and you apply stun to all summoned enemies. So your Ultron bots, but I need to test out to see if it applies to Phoenix. If it does, X-Men team are going to be pretty dead in the water if they go up against the Inhumans. But with this as well, if you max it out, an additional 50% damage to all enemies, or 100% damage to all enemies with slow. They should have a lot of slow on them via Quake, so I would say this is probably worthwhile maxing out this one. Finally, the passive is Second Wind, so if an Inhuman ally's health is full at the start of the match, the first time the ally drops below 50% health, heal them for 20% of this character's max health and clear 2 negative effects. On turn, change speed bar of the enemy with the highest speed by 25%. If you max it out, and this was one I wasn't sure about, but in Humans you'll be using them to take down X-Men most likely, or an X-Men hybrid team in the arena, that additional 20% healing is going to come in really helpful. So when you drop below 50%, you actually gain 40. And if you think back to Black Bolt's passive, I think it's something like 50% extra health it gives to Inhumans. So that will really be a whole lot. And you clear 3 negative effects. The additional negative effect isn't that important, but that extra 20% healing, I think it could probably turn the match. So I would upgrade that one. So that's all her abilities. Let's jump in, we'll show off her animations, and then from there we'll show off some gameplay. Here we go. No real special animation when she drops in there. I was hoping she would use wind or something to actually come in and slow her down. So there's a speed bar going down. Now I'm not going to use the actual special or the ultimate straight away because I'll wipe everyone out and it'll make this too quick. So we're going to use the basic a few times and actually see what happens animation wise when we do this. So there we go. Generally you get between 2 to 3 animations on the basic. Even if you one-shot them, they still can differ. Let's speed up for a second just till there we go. As soon as I do that, it gets back to her turn. So another one. Slightly different there. Because I didn't take them out, you can see we fired the fire then the ice. I think first time was just the fire. So times 2 again till we get back to it. Let's go once more. Ah, lockjaw. Amazing. That's awesome. I did not expect that. That's really cool, especially for a basic. Awesome stuff. Right, we'll go once or twice more, but I reckon that's us probably seen everything basic wise you're going to get. And I think we're only going to be able to cast the... Let's see if we actually cast the special with the ultimate. Now it may not kill Kree Royal Guard, so we can see that other skill, otherwise we'll need to just load back into this stage again. Let's have a look. What one does less damage? Maybe go for this one. Yeah, go for this. So this is the special Rock Nadle. That looks alright. Nothing too special there. I was expecting big spires to maybe fire out the ground. And then, or maybe it will happen with this one actually, looking at the tooltip. So this one here, let's go, ultimate. There we go. Yeah, that's nice, a little click at the end there. So that's the animations. The Lockjaw one was amazing. That was a nice little surprise. Let's go in and we'll do our usual Nexus 5.9 gameplay and we'll take a full Inhumans team. So at the moment then, as mentioned earlier on in the video, you do technically have a full Inhumans team, but Ms. Marvel, you want to keep her as a hero brawler and you want to drop in Karnak once he's actually available, but this is the team we're using here, so let's go in and see how we get on. Okay, here we go. Hopefully Crystal doesn't get taken out straight away at the start. If I drop in a Protector, it would nullify Yo-Yo to an extent, so that's the reason I've not done that. I'm trying to think, is Hulk a Protector or a Brawler? I can't actually think right now. We'll find out in a moment, I suppose. Because if he is, I want him taken out ASAP so Yo-Yo can start doing her thing. Let's see. Yeah, I think she may be. I think he may be even. Pretty sure he is. Still early in the morning, I've not had my coffee, that's the reason I don't know offhand. So let's go for... We'll apply slow if we go for this one, so let's do that. So he resisted, but that's fair enough because she is only 20,000. And then we'll go for the cleanse here. Just get rid of that offence up. There we go. Generate some energy for our team. I suppose that could be useful in getting ultimates available a bit earlier. This should hit like a truck. 500% damage. 53,000, very nice. And then we've got more energy coming via Yo-Yo. Really like this Inhumans team, they've done really well with them. Really fun. Apart from the fact how difficult it was to unlock Black Bolt. But let's now go for, let's see. Let's go for this one here. Don't think I'll do too much damage with our power levels. There's a little snap. Only 18,000 there. Don't think with the levels I've got the characters like Yo-Yo and Crystal are really low. I'll be taking them out at all. Although Black Bolt's going to hit hard. Here's Quake actually. With that ultimate nice and early. That's your offence down as well. Just use the basic here. Here we go for the ultimate. 53,000, that's pretty nice. What are we doing with the basic? We're getting an assist potentially. I love the animations on Yo-Yo. Perfect for Quicksilver if they ever bring him in. There we go, we got the dodge there. Oh, such a fun team, they really are. And this is without Karnak as well actually, so they're going to be a pretty nice team, they really are. And who's going to be next to actually counter them though, that's the only thing with the power creep. I think we should be able to take him down. Getting pretty close. I've used most of my big hitter moves though. Let's just go for this here, the 2 turns of slow. Nobody's taunting up either, so I suppose in that way it's nice against Ultimus because he's not getting the extra speed bar from the taunt. So 3 out of 4. There's the dodges kicking in there. Really nice. Yeah, this team's so much fun. They really are. Black Bolt I'm absolutely loving. Yo-Yo as well. And Quake now getting the ultimate a lot earlier, actually. Pretty decent as a result of that. There we go, we should finish off here. It's 500% damage. I'm done. There we go, that was awesome. I really enjoyed them. So let me know in the comments below what you think of Crystal and Inhumans team so far. And take the time as well if you enjoyed the video to hit the like button, the subscribe button if you've not done so already, and even the share button as well. And thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.